Da ste bre igračini, dobrodošli u novi klip, drugi deo Hogwarts Legacy. Stali smo dotle da smo došli u Hogwarts zamak i prvi dan kao Gryffindor student nam počinje sada. Skuvaj neku kafu ili sok, lajkuj ovaj klip i zavali se i uživaj u ovoj predobroj igrici. Evo nas u našoj spavaćoj sobi lepog, dragog Hogwarts Gryffindor odeljenja i možemo da krenemo. Opa! Jao, znaš šta me zanima? Da li će biti ona soba u kojoj možeš da... Znaš ono, znate ono iz Harry Potter filmova gdje se stepenice onako okreću same od sebe? To bi jako bilo dobro da ima ta soba u ovom zamku. Idemo, da li sam na pravom mjestu? Ne, ja sam sišao dole, a dole je još nečija soba. To je gore, znači. Jedva čekam da dobijem onu metlu za letenje, brat. Aha, to je još gore.
Which way is the common room?
E sad ovdje dole, ja mislim. Kako je dobro. Jao, i slike koje pričaju, ne pričaju nego se pomeraju. Što ih ja zovem gifovi njihovog doba. Dimo chest, level 1 lock. Dobro. Aha, oni kažu to za mene jer sam ja krenuo Hogwarts u 5. godini. Znači nisam krenuo od 1. godine, nego sam direktno 5. godina. Kao napredan đak. Gryffindor.
Here, have a sip. Go on.
What did you think you were doing? That owl has been in our family for 30 years. And you...
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
Into a goblet and leave her in the great...
Hello. You're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
Da, umro onaj lik.
Yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Profesor Weasley, to jest ona glavna headmaster ili kako već, je ujna od ovog lika. That must be nice, that must be awkward, then you can do whatever you want. Ajde ići ću sa then you can do whatever you want.
You must be able to get away with anything.
The opposite, actually. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Nice meeting you, Gareth. What's that in your mug? Do you have a knack for potions too? Ajde, ovo ćemo.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Šta je to u njegovoj čini? To je s ovoj šolji?
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Okay. Gareth
Well, it was
Weasley.
nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your art.
Ok, upoznali smo novi karakter.
Good luck today.
Novog karaktera. Ovo je Gareth Weasley, znači, i njegova ujna je ona što vodi, što je u Gryffindoru i što vodi sve ovo. Kako je dobro napravljeno, brata, atmosfera, baš onako da se osjećaš da si ovdje. Ovo ne može da se otvori sigurno. House chest place, ništa.
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Učio sam s njim, not at all. Učio sam s njim.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
I'm sure you'll get it. Perhaps you just need a bit more practice. Your casting needs work.
Don't worry. You'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Okay. I wish you luck. How hard is it to cast non-verbal spells? Can most students cast non-verbally? Idemo.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all.
Znači,
Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year. And even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Znači, to su magije koje ne moraš da izgovoriš, na primjer, Espelioso ili šta god, nego možda je kastuješ bez da izgovoriš. Koliko je teško
Is it
naučiti?
really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
I wish you luck.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Hvala, hvala. Hvala. I sad je ostalo da upoznam ovog gore. Nelly. Nelly, ja možda siđeš da popričamo i da bacim Avara Kadabra?
Why is everyone
Vidi
so
male.
highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective.
Dobro.
Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Bravo, bravo.
Goodness.
I'm Nelly, by the way. Nelly Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true?
Istina je,
About the dragon?
napao nas je taj zmaj. Bilo je strašno, ništa nije bilo što ne mogu da podnesem. Ajde da glumimo šmekera.
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Nice to meet you. What are people saying about my travels here? Not afraid of heights, are you? Have you ever encountered a dragon? Ajde pitamo da li ikada videla ona zmaja.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Ok, da je pitam da li se boji visina.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
Šta ljudi kažu o mom putovanju ovdje?
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Drago mi ja
I'm
sam ti
sure I'll be
poznao.
seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Ok, odlično. Znači, popričali smo sa svima njima.
Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Ok, idem sad kod one profesor Weasley. Kroz ova vrata, nice. Opa. Nice!
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
Da, bukvalno.
Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here.
Nice,
After
okay.
much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, We've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
A da, on je kao Harry Potter, bukvalno.
Here you are.
Opa. 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 Ju. Dobro.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Ok. Znači dobili smo knjigu koja je kao za tutoriale, bukvalno.
What do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
A ima sličan glas kao ona baba iz Harry Pottera zapravo. Ajmo.
This way.
Jesu i ove slike pomeraju? Da, vidi.
Opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Ok. Brate, baš me zanima da li svaka prostorija može da se posjeti u ovom Hogwartsu.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Šta bre, ti kad si bila student, čuti? Baš te onako stavi u ovu atmosferu i kao da si stvarno ovdje. Baš je neverovatno, iskreno. Baš je dobro odrađeno.
Simply cast Revelio on it and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Nice. Field Guide Challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Field Guide challenges are now only way to acquire experience points or XP. Field Guide, da vidimo šta je to. Ok, overall progress 1%. A da, ovo ti je, pa da, bukvalno kao rune, spelovi, šta god. Jao, gledaj onog duha gore. A znate da u Harry Potteru ima onaj headless, kako se zove onaj lik? Ona je fazon na njemu. Maca! Vidi je! E duša mala! Gde si? Čuti baba, gde si? Možda maziš mačku, ej. Ok, chest jedan. 35 golda, što da ne? Avarakada! Čutaću, neću. Ćao, mala. Ćao. Drago mi, ja smo se upoznali. Ovdje mogu da zapalim vatru, ali ne znam kako.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Ok, hvala.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
A, ovo su ti... O, kako cool! Ovo su ti bukvalno ono kao u Horizon Zero Dawn, oni campfire-i za brzo putovanje. Jedva čekam da imamo ovaj Quidditch da vidimo. Za brza putovanje jednostavno po zamku. A mislim da to nikad neću koristiti. Ok, moram sad, ali inače nikad to neću koristiti, brat. Ok, travel. Baš mi je fora da idem ono peške svuda. Da, quick travel, da, bukvalno. A fora mi je da idem sam svuda.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay. Dobro.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Oh, nice.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Ok, imam časove danas koje moram da slušam.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Aj, pitat ćemo ovo. Šta je Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you'll enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
Dobro. A šta učimo ovdje?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
Dobro.
A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become aurors.
Okay.
Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
I šta je Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies
To je ono selo, bukvalno iz filmova. Ja, to je negdje ovdje, znači.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Ja, kako se dolazi dotle?
And you have much to learn.
Daj mi bre metlu da letim da istražujem.
Your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
A bila je mnogo dobra scena ono sa zmajem.
There's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is, in fact, I'm afraid there isn't. There is, in fact.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and I shouldn't say more.
Da, to je iz prvog dela.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Evo ga to.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics.
A dobra je grafika, nije preloša.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
Dobro.
Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
On će nam objasniti šta je ona knjiga i kako se koristi kao.
Good luck today.
Hvala.
And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Ok, znači knjigu treba kao češće koristim.
Invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about
those znači,
assignments.
Imam 2 časa da idem.
We'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Idem na 2 časa, pa se onda nalazim sa njom, pa onda idem u Hogsmeade, gdje ću vjerojatno kupim štapić i ono za letenje.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
It was nothing, sir. I hope I didn't say too much. A ću kao, nadam se, nisam rekao previše.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide map?
Ok, sad otvaram tu knjigu.
Unfold it and have a look.
Ok. Kako se knjiga otvara? Ovako. Imam 2 kvesta, da idem na 2 časa, bukvalno. Ajmo prvo na čas o odbrani ovaj. Ili o učenju napitaka. Idemo prvo za odbranu, jer mi je zanimljivije, mislim da ću se borim.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Ok. Idemo na čas, napokon. Krećemo! Ne mogu od gore. Trebao bih ipak odavde da idem. Ok, imam 2 main questa. Idemo oba da obavimo sad. Poslije ćemo da istražujemo. Šta je ovo? Ju, šta je ovo? Ovo je zaključano. Vrat, ovdje će biti mnogo side misija. I bit će mnogo fun. Ok, kako da... Ja treba ovuda da idem. Čekaj, možda Levioso? Revelio, pardon. Aha, ovdje nešto. Nije. Kako da odem tamo? Ova vrata su mi nešto čudna. Sigurno ne treba u školi to da koristim. Sandy, možda je od gore zapravo. Ne, baš je od tamo. Izgleda moram da idem fast travel. Da, pa moram da fast travelujem. Ne mogu kroz ova vrata. Ej, yo! Kako sam glup, samo sam trebao priđem, ono, bukvalno. Mislim da će mi kao biti dugme otvori vrata ili tako nešto. A ne, samo sam trebao priđem. Da vidimo kuda sad. Ova vrata možda? A otkrivam ove fast travele. Koga briga, neću nikad koristiti skoro. Hoću da istražim sve. Gledaj ovo. Druže. Brate, koka je ovo igrica zapravo. Ok, ovdje nam je učionica. Ajmo, idemo. Begin, idemo na quest. Idemo u učionicu. Jedina škola koja me zapravo zanima. Nice. Opa!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Nice.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt?
Mislim da je to rečenica iz Harry Pottera. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Ok, Levioso učimo, znači. Levioso odključan. Dobro.
Levioso.
O, dobar.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Vidi male šta zna da radi. Baš me zanima koji će sve magi imati otključane. Levioso! Ok, sad ja, jel tako? Ok.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Dobro.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Znači...
Remember, a surprised opponent. Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Znači, držim R2. Ok, skapirao sam.
But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Sad ću se borim sa nekim.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Duelisti, pa ne igramo Valorant je.
I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Nice. Dođi. Druže, umlatit ću ga, bukvalno.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel.
Druže.
Let's just say I'm a quick...
If only all of my students were this adept.
Protego, those things.
Druže.
Levioso.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Druže, molim te, uozbilji se.
Or defend yourself.
Brate, gurnuo sam ga s ovoga.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Ava iz Slytherina. Ali ćemo imati kao, tipa kao Malfoja iz Harry Pottera.
I put you on the spot and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Ovo stavljamo pritisak da mora da bude dobar.
Is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Ok, znači, naučio sam Levioso.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Mogu pričam sa nekim, ba?
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
O, mislim da mogu da ih dignem. A čekaj, mogu bilo šta drugo da dignem? Tipa... Wow, ne mogu. Šta je ti? Šta hoćeš?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
Sebastian.
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combats. It was never used my wand in a combat. Ja mislim da... Ne znam da li koristio ili nije, ali ići ovo.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Opa, šta je to? Zvuči sumnjivo.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club
Ovo je bukvalno kao Malfoy.
into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be
Da,
clever
ovo je
enough not to
Malfoy
get
bukvalno.
caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're
Ok, on će mi
interested.
davati side questove.
Till next time.
Ok, završio sam glavni quest. I sad mi je ostao još jedan glavni quest, a to je onaj drugi čas. Mnogo me zanima koje su šanse da ovu igricu, da uzmem platinu na PlayStationu 5 trofej za ovu igricu, brat. A moram bukvalno da odradim 100%, jel tako? Znači, platina se dobija ako igricu završite 100%, jel tako, ljudi? Ako se ne varam. Ok, idemo na ovaj drugi čas. I onda idemo kod ove glavne. I onda idemo da kupimo vjerojatno moj štap i ovaj metod. Gledaj ovo, druže. Ja... Je ovo mesto gdje... Jest. Našao sam mesto gdje je ubijen Dumbledore. Jest, ovo je to mesto, jel tako? On je ovdje negdje stajao i Harry je stajao ispod. Nešto sam vidio da možda se uradi, samo ne mogu provalim šta. Levioso. Jeste Revelio. Ovdje sam što vidio. Opa, astronomski teleskop. Da, ovdje je ubijen, ovdje je on ubijen. Bukvalno je ovdje dole ovako stajao Harry. Da, ne mogu verujem. I on je ovdje gore ubijen, da, jest. Ok, ništa, idemo sad u onaj glavnu misiju. Ok, nastavljamo glavni čest. To jest quest, nekakav čest. Sljedeći čas.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Opa.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronen yet?
Professor Ronen.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well,
Ja, u školi, bukvalno.
We're in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ovo su Slytherin. Ne, nisu ovo Slytherin, ovo, koji su plavi? Ok, učimo novi spell, Accio. Accio naučeno.
Accio.
Accio, izvinjavam se. Opa!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of
A da, svi ga
potential, but
uzdižu,
remember,
kao Harija u Harry Potteru,
potential is
bukvalno.
nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Opa!
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking
Ravenclaw, da.
that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After
Opa,
me...
idemo ispred. Idemo napolje. Dobro. A mnogo je veliki učinak na igricu imao to što sam gledao Harry Potter filmove.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Druže, Bata izgradi kuću u sekundi.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Šta je ovo? A treba da privučemo ove lopte.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the Very good. Not to worry.
A šta treba da pustim, a?
Splendid. Don't lose your composure.
Nisam razumeo. A, treba da pustim, okej. To je to?
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
A, ona je crvena, ja sam plavi.
You are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
A Puko ima glas kao Harry skoro. A na zeleno je najbolje, zar ne? Da, pretpostavljam da je zeleno najbolje. Ne, ovo donosi 50 poena. Aha, plavo je najbolje zapravo, okej. Abracadabra! Stani!
Stay focused.
Watch this.
A jeste, druže! Na caji! Dobar. Aj obaš ovu jednu, molim te. Maši. O, na zeleno. A pobedit će me svakako. Ja može iz početka, molim vas. Stani! A pobeđuje svakako. Ćuti! Nemoj da me tešiš. Kao kad izgubim u šahu pa kao GG. Šta GG? Mogu na nju da bacim magiju.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Imam par 2. Okay. Hey, yo!
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Kako je dobra igrica.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Ajde, bro, lagano za mene.
Let us see this.
Aj, failuj, molim te. A jeste, druže, ona ubode svaki put.
There we go.
Sad. Ja sam doktor.
Very good.
Kako je dobro. A je... Dobro je.
Well done.
A ona koja je kulturna prema meni, jako je ono flamujem. Ma, to je to. Easy, sedi dole. Zna se ko je chosen one. Stani. A zna se, druže.
Perfect score. Remarkable.
Savršeno. Lajkujte klip ako niste, molim vas. Šta da kažem?
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Dobro. Super, okej. Super su misije. Baš su zanimljive. I ove početne misije gdje sam učiš su zapravo jako zanimljive. Kako li će tek posle biti, čoveče?
Good game back there. I must admit,
Ajde, beži, bre, loša si.
I think I underestimated you.
Lezi dole.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio.
Beži.
Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Ja sam već doktor, sine. I'm holding my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence.
Aj,
I
kako
transferred here
fina.
from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here.
O, njena
Before I
majka je
left,
profesorka.
We had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is Ugandu? What is Ugandu look like? Ovo je neka druga škola za magiju.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Dobro.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
Magija bez štapića.
One is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Ok, znači saznali smo da može se koristi magija bez onog štapića.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
A zašto nismo čuli o ovoj školi ništa u Harry Potter filmovima? Doduše, možda ima u knjigama nešto.
It always felt like home.
Okay.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Ok, popričam sa njim i onda idem s onom glavnom da pričam i onda idem da kupim svoje stvari.
A word, if you would.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Ok, daće mi dalje quest on, ali sad idemo da pričamo sa profesorkom Weasley. Ako se ne varam, jel tako? Mislim da jeste. Imamo čest ovdje neki. Da, ja sam novi student. Da, šta hoćeš?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Ok, upoznali smo je. Drago mi je. New quest available. Dobio sam novi quest već. Ok, krećemo. Dobby! Nije Dobby. Deke.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Da nije to Dobbyjev čale ili tako neki fazon. Jao, kako sam pomislio da je Dobby.
Excuse, Deke.
Duša mala.
Ah, there you are.
Ok, davimo sad.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything, no, Professor?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan mentioned that. Da, on je pomenuo da će imati neki kao posao za mene, odnosno učenje.
Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first.
Zar nisam trebao da idem da...
Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Oh,
You've managed
super.
your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Okay.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor.
Šta je spellcraft?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled
Da li je to
wandmaker.
ista ona prodavnica u kojoj je Harry Potter kupio svoj wand?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Idemo, ljudi.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
Idem sam
Perhaps
nekim.
Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Naci, ona sa kojom sam igrao sad, ono sa onim loptama, Sebastian je onaj koga sam odrao sa onim spelom Znači, jedna je iz one jedne misije, drugi je iz one druge misije. Ići s ovom ženskom.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ok. Ok, to je to. Sada idemo da kupimo sve ono što meni treba. Ajde im, šta hoćeš ti od mene?
There you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
A novi spell da naučim.
And an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Repero.
Repero za popravljanje. Vidjeli smo na početku kad je onaj popravio most.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Repero in no time.
Okay. I'll complete the tasks. What's the purpose of tasks?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Repero?
Tasks.
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Okay.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Okay. Collect the flying page near the broken statue.
Revelio.
Znam kako. Treba mi...
Levioso.
Ne Levioso, nego ovo. Učim spelove.
Accio.
Dođi.
Brilliant.
To je to.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we?
Mending.
Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Sad učim to, zar ne?
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Bam. 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 Reparo naučeno. Aha, sastavljam stvari na mesto, da. Ok, jasno.
That's it. Very good.
Hvala.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Reparo.
Allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Nice.
Too accurate and lashed out.
Ne mogu da razbijem. Nice!
Reparo.
Something quite satisfying.
Nice. Hello. Looking for me?
Da, tebe tražim.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
O, kako si kulturan.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
Da, definitivno.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Dobro, druže, danas. Ok. Gledaj što je zabo NPC. Ovo prvi put izlazimo u dvorište, ja mislim da jeste, da. Ba, bili smo malo pre na onom questu. Eno ga onaj Quidditch.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes. I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
Kako ćemo dodemo do sela? Kako bi bilo dobro da mi sada onaj leteći...
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air.
Joj, Quidditch, gledaj ovo.
Great mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Znači idemo peške.
I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Baš me zanima da će biti više ono kao godišnjih doba, sneg itd.
It has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Gle, kolika je ovo mapa, ja ne mogu da verujem.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Ok, ovo služi za pravljenje ovih napitaka. Ok, zapamćeno. Daj da skupim što više. Šta se čuje to? A ove male se čuju. Što ti ide? Ajmo.
Look, from the forbidden forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
A ja mislim da imam jedan taj otključan mount za letenje, zašto sam uzeo Deluxe Edition, samo ne znam kad ću moći da ga koristim. Gledaj zamka, druže.
It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Gdje je to? A, eno ga tamo. Nisam zamišljao da je to tako, po znacima navoda, blizu.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
Jaoj, znam ovo iz filma.
She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say,
ako se ne varam, Harry Potter je mogao da vidi ove konje kao zato što je iskusio smrt, odnosno smrt nekog bližnjeg. Ako su to isti konji, zašto ovaj može da vidi čiju smrt bližnjeg je on iskusio, a možda nije to zapravo.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit.
Brate, ja ću istraživati ovo maksimalno.
Hopefully it will for you too.
Ali maksimalno.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Ćao, brate moji.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. She'll be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Okay.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demi-guise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like.
Moonstone.
Things being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
Keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Ona samo priča dok ja istražujem. Evo ga, Hogsmeade. Nice. Au, brate. Da, ovo sam gledao film, ono, bukvalno.
It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Oh, druže.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course. You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you
Zanima me kad ću dobiti metlu za letenje.
You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Ok, znači ja sam mogu raditi šta hoću i kao da se nađem sa njom kad završim. Gledaj čoveče. Idemo prvo u Ollivander, to je ovdje ispred, bukvalno. Ovdje, evo ga. Da li ovo identično kao iz filma? Da, jeste, jel mu? Ja, moguće.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Ne znam da li je isti lik kao iz filma. Ne sećam se.
Hello, sir.
A možete vi mi kažete u komentarima.
Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes.
Brate, kako je dobro.
Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do.
10.5 inches, preveliko, iskreno.
Give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
Ne radi.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Ipak nemoj taj, daj mi drugi štapić.
Good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes.
Da, ovo je štap koji sam izabrao na onom kvizu. Preko interneta, bukvalno, i povezu akaunt sa ovime. Da, to je taj. Šta? Kako nije? Baš mislim da je taj 13 i 3/4. Šta? Znam da ima broj 13, ja mislim. Ili se možda to poništilo zašto sam izabrao Gryffindor kuću, a ne onu drugu. Možda ipak nije 13.
I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
Okay. Black walnut, unicorn hair, unyielding 13 inches. Pa da. Da, to je taj. A šta je ovo? Mogu kao... mogu da mu promenim kako će da izgleda. Ja mislim da bi trebao Phoenix Feather.
Phoenix Feather. Exceptionally rare. And a core with a strong sense of initiative.
Ma ovaj ću, najviše mi sviđa.
What do you think?
To je taj, to je njegov kao...
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Opa! Odlično.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
Nice.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a Phoenix Feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Ok. Odlično. Kupili smo ovo i znači kapiram da ovdje mogu posle opet da kupujem drugačije. Ili tako nešto. 56 golda sam našao, odlično. I sad imam da posjetim ove 3 stvari. Visit Tomes and Scrolls, visit J. Pippin's Potions, visit the Magic Nip. Ajde. Stižemo, okej. Idemo jednu od ove 3 da rešimo.
An inquiring mind.
Ćao, Thomas Brown. Vidimo šta kaže on.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Dobro.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown.
Okay,
I
Thomas
take
Brown.
it you've had a conjuring lesson then.
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing.
Okay.
Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
Okay.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need.
Okay.
A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Znači ja ću učiti posle da sam pravim potione. Ok, ovo su mi supplies. Besplatno, 0 golda košta i ovo je 0 golda. Pa imam 276 golda već. Nice, ovo sve mogu da kupujem posle. Dobro, ok. A šta je ovo? Gear. Ovo mogu da prodajem. Neću prodajem ništa, boli me ovo. Ok, hvala. Kupio sam sve što mi je trebalo. I sad mi je ostalo posjetim J. Pippin's Potions i Magic Nip. J. Pippin's Potions, da vidimo gdje je to.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good
kod njega
chat.
kupam kao isto.
Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is
Da, kod njega kupujem bukvalno kao biljke za mešanje sa napicima. I tako se upoznajem sa time šta sve mogu kupim. Joj, šta ću sve moći ja pravim, brate moj. Ok, a video sam ovo ovdje. Hvala. Druže, vidim. Ej, ostalo mi da posjetim Pippin's Potions. Pippin's Potions, je li to ova ovdje zgrada? Jeste, okej. Ostalo mi još ovo, ljudi.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Ćao, ćao.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here.
A znači ovdje kupujem napitke, već napravljene, koliko sam razumeo.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments.
Da, ovdje kupujem napitke, znači mogu ili da ih pravim ili da ih kupujem.
Always maybe say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes.
A mogu da kupujem i recepte.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies.
Okay.
Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything.
Ok.
But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Znači, ovdje kupujem recepte.
What can I do for you today?
Ova dva. Ali da vidim...
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
Mogu da kupujem...
Or come back another time if you're
Aha,
in a
ovo je
rush
zanimljivo. Mogu da kupujem, znači, sastojke, ali vidite ove gljive, to sam skupio na putu do ovde. To je jako zanimljivo. Znači, mogu i da skupljam i da kupujem... a evo ih zapravo na pici. Znači, mogu da skupljam sastojke, mogu da ih kupujem, mogu da pravim napitke, mogu da ih kupujem. Jako zanimljivo. Ok, detaljna igrica, jako. Definitivno. Sad treba da idem da nađem ovu neti i da se pretpostavim... vratim u ovaj... Da se vratim u ovaj Hogwarts. Ćao.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Opa! Opa! Ovo nisam očekivao, šta se dešava? Druže, šta je ovo?
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Druže. Dva! Ej, zaglavio sam se, druže. Daj više da naučim. Iskreno ne znam kako gubim. Imam malo health.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
A šta samo po 3 damage-a? A što ne mogu toliko brzo da pucam? To mi nije jasno. Opa!
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it!
Opa! A zašto ne mogu toliko često bacam ono... Ovo je basic attack. Udari me, umreću. Ovaj nije simple. Ne mogu, brat. Ništa ne radi na njemu.
Look, he's faltering.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
O, gurno ovu malu. Brate, djelujem mu samo po 3 damage-a, bukvalno. Kako da se healujem? Mogu mu malo damage-a djelujem. Držim se na crtici HP-a, bukvalno. Dobar je kombat, mislim sam će biti lošiji. To je to, uspio sam. S prve. A, lajan je... Okej. Ancient Magic? Opa! Avara kadabra! Uradio sam Ancient Magica, zar nisu u prvom delu, odnosno na početku igrice rekli da...
Goodness, a second troll.
Da je Ancient Magic izgubljen ili tako nešto.
By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Sad sa onim spelom, reparo.
Singer. Officer Singer.
Pa si officer ili Singer? Šalim se, boomer fora, brat. Da vidimo kako sad, šta treba da sure, repair the damage. Okej.
Reparo.
I will see what he wants.
Nice. Odlično. Buraz, ali cijela jedna kuća je srušena, oni kažu lucky da nije bilo more damage-a. Ne znam gdje je ta kuća, bukvalno, ako se ne varam, da, evo je. Okej. I nju mogu da popravim, jel moguće? LOL. Repero. I to je to. Aha, ovo. LOL, okej. Kutije, treba se popravi, ok, nema veze. I sad treba popričam s ovim.
We were just talking about you.
Šta ste pričali meni?
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were.
Okay.
Life-saving protections.
Dobro.
And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Okay, thank you, sir. No, sir, that's far too generous. Prihvatit ću.
Thank you, Mr.
Logično.
Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Šta, da ću mi nešto da obučem?
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
A ne, imam samo jedno zapravo. A ovdje imam, znači kod njega kupujem stvari. Odnosno odeću kao. Nice. A ovaj mi dodaje offense. Nice. Znači ovdje kupujem stvari da budem još jači. Imam 325 golda, moram skupljam golde kako znam i umem.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer.
Butterbeer.
Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
A to je kafić kao. Opa! Idu u kafić, opa! Ja ću nova vrata da izađem. Ja zato imam ove često. Dobro, nešto sam dobio. Ćao, mala. Evo me. Okej.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction.
Ovo je onaj sa početka i sa onih novina. Ranrok.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
On ih je poslao.
Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Au, druže.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
Znači ovaj Rookwood radi sa ovim goblinom. Dobro. Zahuktava se priča, nice. Šta čekaj, je ovo muško ili žensko? Bate ili ceka, ne mogu da skapiram.
Now, what can I... Oh.
there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Jao, evo ga. Evo ga iza ovaj. Woodstock ili kako se zove. A ne znam ko je ovaj prvi što ide.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now?
A to je... okay.
Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Aj, druže.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Au, druže. Čekaj, gdje ovaj Woodstock beše radi? Mislim, ja smo ga upoznali u jednom od prodavnica.
Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Oh.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Kako se zahuktava priča.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Jaj, kako se zahuktava. Moramo da idemo nazad u zamak, ljudi moji. Nice.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Nice, ok. Moramo se vratiti u zamak. You must return to your common room for night. Access the map. A noću moramo da budemo u zamku kao. A nemoj da mi daješ quick travel, hoću ja putujem sam kao čovek. A, ovo je sad sljedeće jutro. I otključali smo nove questove i side questove, ako se ne varam. I imamo dalje da istražujemo i da radimo. Samo da vidim šta je sad glavni quest. Regroup. Ok, znači treba se nađem sa profesorom Fig i idemo onda dalje. Novi dan je počeo, ljudi moji, i ovo ćemo ostaviti za treći deo klipa. To je bilo to od ovog klipa. Ako si stigao do ovde, molim te ostavi komentar Laris Legenda kako bi znao da si gledao sat i više mog gameplaya. Veliko ti hvala na tome. Treći deo izlazi sutra u 2. Ako želiš da gledaš treći deo pre klipa, večeras u 7 krećem i streamujem to. A ako ne, vidimo se sutra u 2 sa trećim delom. Veliko ti hvala. Subscribe se na kanal ako nisi, kako bi postao igračina. Lajkuj ovaj klip za kraj jer mi puno znači podrška. A mi se vidimo u sljedećem klipu. Ćao.